Hi, Kirsty. I'm really nervous. Hi, Casey. Thank you for your support. Well, I have 6 people. I'm doing pretty good today. I don't know how to turn the camera off. I'm afraid to touch anything. Oh, thank you, Casey. Yeah, I'd rather have it on. Make sure I have the right camera angles, you know. Hi, Juice. How are you? Big hugs to you, Juice. I'm going to start shaking because my arm is actually resting on my dog. And she can't figure out why I'm talking to myself. I'm doing wonderful, Juice. I'm quite excited about this live stream thing. I'm really excited that I have 174 subscribers. I'm going to have to get busy on videos. She's cold. They're both totally over winter. The other one's on the couch. She can't figure out why I'm talking either. She's looking around trying to figure out who's here. Thank you, Broken Angel. Hi, Sherry. Me too, Juice. Hi, Sarah. Thank you, Casey. I might get addicted to this. Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, my dogs really cannot figure out who I'm talking to. Hi, Danielle. You do, but I think it's a really small amount. Sherry, how many subs do you have, or how many supporters do you have to live stream? Like 50, I think? Or 25, yeah, it wasn't very many. Brittany! How are you? Have you had your coffee yet? I already had mine. I'm on water now. Still in bed. I've been up, done the dishes, laundry. should be upstairs cleaning. I am never going to get that room done. Never. Oh no, Juice. How many do you have, Juice? I am so glad, Sherry. Oh, it's early. It's 9 here. Well, see, Juice, you could live stream. Yeah, this isn't hard at all, other than my arm gets sore. But I'm getting a tripod from the Wombat. I can't wait. That'll make things easier. I was so scared earlier. I was in Hippie Mandy's chat and I was terrified. I was running around here cleaning, so nervous, and then I got on here and it was completely natural. It's like talking on the phone. Hi, Tammy. Love you, Tammy. Aw, Tammy. You are such a sweetheart. I love you to pieces. I love YouTube since I found the right people. I had to get away from the drama. Hi, Miss Wombat. Yes, I'm on my phone. I feel so honored to have Miss Wombat in my chat. Oh, Juice. You guys are making my day. I feel so loved. I'm sorry for my hand. Hi, Sarah. Wow. I am feeling amazing. I was so nervous to do this. I'm getting on here and I'm feeling all this love and support. This is amazing. I have some pretty awesome people in here. Wow. Hi, Scrappy Doo Tony. Thank you. Thank you, Casey. I really appreciate that. I just gotta figure out something interesting to talk about now. I almost have the room done where I can set up my table and get everything set up so I can do that. After this live stream, that's what I'm going to be doing. No, Kayla had a very stressful day yesterday. She spun out on black ice. And she had to do some public speaking yesterday. And she just came home and was totally over the day. And she has a big event today in her business class. And so, yeah, she's totally over. Maybe this weekend. Yeah, she's really stressed. She's taken 18 credit hours this semester, plus she's doing a work study program that she's doing 15 hours of. She really set herself up this semester, but she's doing well. She's still pulling, I think she's got a 3.8 GPA, so awesome, Casey. I'll look into that. Yeah, she's taking the summer off. She's going to get a job, though. Yeah, she's a strong, independent woman that don't need no man. She'll be straight up and tell you. Yes, please support each other. Sorry, can't say the SUB word. My dog is so funny. She's trying to figure out who I'm talking to. See if I can show you. She's over... where is she? I don't know if you can see her over there. I don't know if you can see her. That's Skyla. She's the one that wants to eat the cats. She's our pissy one. The other one, without trying to show my big old fat belly, she's right here. She was abandoned for a month. The one on my lap. Druggies, you know, the kind of people that just like pack up their clothes and leave. Her and a boxer. The boxer was chained to the back porch, and she actually took care of the boxer, brought back food and stuff. And my ex-brother-in-law called me up, and I came and I rescued them. I gave the boxer to a friend, and I had taken her to the vet, and she had been, every bone in her body had been broken, and she lost most of her teeth because she'd never been fed dog food, and she has separation anxiety, so she has a lot of problems. She's always by my side. Hi, Bunny. I got all the cool guys in my room. I'm so excited. Wombat! Awesome! Thank you. I kind of like doing this, so you'll probably see a lot more of me. Oh, my dogs fart and they just act like that they didn't do anything. And they fart together. I didn't think I had the balls to do it either, but I just hit live and went for it. And I am usually really shy when it comes to this kind of thing. I have 2 psycho kittens upstairs. We have a black cat, Casper, that if you're walking along, he'll end up on your head. And then we have a little one, Gizzy, that just, she don't want no part of anybody. I wanted Kayla to help me do videos. I thought I would help her public speaking, but she won't do it. Ariel, my oldest, is really supportive, and my husband is really supportive of me doing YouTube. Kayla, not so much. She laughs at me and she thinks it's kind of dumb. Right now, the cats stay in Ariel's room because Skyla, the one that's on the couch, wants to eat them. And the cats are 8 months old and they don't fight back yet. Nobody's home here but Ariel, and I told her I was going to go live, so she probably won't come down. That would be awesome. Right now, the only thing I have is my phone. My daughter has a big computer set up, but she won't let anybody use it. Kayla has a laptop, but she won't let me use it. My husband has a janky computer that probably wouldn't run any program, so my phone is all I got. I do have a tablet and an iPad. They're both pretty old, though. And pretty soon I'll have a tripod. Thank you, Wombat, if you're still here. I have an editing thing on my phone. I don't really like it, though. It's really hard to use, and I was trying to add music, and you have to pay for all the music, and it only gives you like 5-second clips of it, and I don't understand how to use it. Maybe I need a different program, I don't know. Okay, Bunny, I'll try that one. Will it work for an Android? Because I have an Android. You too, Miss Wombat. Love you. See, Sherry, what I'm talking about? My hair always in my face. I have Twitter. at WRBWEB77, I do believe. It's always in my face, Sherry. It's so annoying. Oh, hold on, guys. The mailman's here. Stop! Sorry for the barking. I can put it in my YouTube. I'll put it in the comments of this video after I'm done. Alright, bye-bye, Bunny. Have a good day. Stop! Stop. What's wrong with Becky? My dogs bark at their own shadow, especially Skyla. Thank you so much, Hazel. I really appreciate it. I uploaded a video yesterday that was sideways. I don't know how I managed that. Would you stop? Oh, yeah, colds are terrible. Especially when you're at school. Can't concentrate. Oh, sorry. I'm concentrating on chat and not where I'm at in the video. Yeah, I was like, what the heck? And I thought, well, maybe it's because I used the front-facing camera. And I thought, well, my very first video, I did that way, and it uploaded fine. So I just deleted it. I'll try again. I don't know why I did. I had already took my medicine for the night. I was tired. Who knows? I'm going with Juice then. I want to go see Sarah. You want to see my... I have that one. And then that one's for my mom. And then it's upside down, but that one I got the sun and my daughter's got the moon. And then I got the galaxy kind of stuff to tie it all together. And then that one is me and my husband. And then this one is in memory of my mother-in-law. Oh, and then I have, hold on, I gotta unplug my phone. Don't mind my hairy legs. But, let's see, I can't tell what I don't know if you can see that one. That one's for my girls. And then, I'm gonna take my shoe off. That's my wiener dog. And then I have another one, and it's horrible, so I'm not going to show you. Oh, and my see if I get it right. My W for my wedding rings never fit, so I just got it tattooed. Oh, I have a bunch. I love tattoos. And then I got a whole bunch of piercings. I lost my bottom earring. Snood. Wife swapped. Right, Sarah? We're getting our taxes back and I want to go get tattoos, but then I also want to finish my bathroom. And we're buying another car. My husband's car is junk. Long list of stuff. Right? And then I'm kind of into this YouTube thing, so do I want to buy a camera? Do I want to buy a computer? Do I want to... I am too, Juice, but I've never ever had any issues, ever. So what is everybody doing today? I have Marcia. In June, I got bit by a spider, and I didn't think it was any big deal. And I had a diabetes checkup scheduled, and I went in and I showed my doctor. I said, I have this spot on my back, and it hurts really bad. And she looked at it, and she said, you're going in the hospital. You're septic. And I was really sick, and I didn't even know. I was like knocking on death's door. I ended up in the hospital for 7 days on antibiotics, and I had to have surgery, and it was full of MRSA, and it was a bad deal. I don't regret any of my tattoos. I have one, my very first tattoo that I got, it was for my dad. I wish it would have been done better. I'll show you. It's this one. It's supposed to be moon and shooting stars. I don't regret it. I just wish it would have been done better. But I don't regret any of my tattoos. Not a single one. I don't know. The doctor said unless you actually see the spider that bites you, you don't know. And I don't know. And my daughter, oddly enough, a couple months later, she got bit by a spider in her dorm. Had the same situation, except we caught hers before it got that bad. The only thing I hate about the last one I showed you is that it was a cover-up. The very first one I had done in someone's living room. Then I had it covered up by someone in someone's kitchen. And then I learned to never do that. And I've had 3 other places I've went. The son that me and my daughter both had done matching, we went to a shop that I'll never go to again just because our prices are outrageous. The other ones I've had done by 2 people that actually apprenticed together. And they're the only people that I'll get tattooed by. I've already had my coffee, Brittany. Yes, I did, Sherry. Skyla. Skyla likes to come under your feet so you can scratch her butt. I've never done a hangout, and it's funny because my daughter, I told her I was going to do a live stream, and she said, maybe you should do a hangout first, baby steps. I said, no, I'm going to jump in head first like I do everything. Skyla, you're being a butthead. Good luck, Joe. Did he ever find his bike? Good grief, you think you'd found it broken down on the side of the street somewhere. Oh, you're such a derpy dog. Go lay down. That's too bad. Tell him to find a chain and chain it to a tree or something. Hold on just a second. Did I lose you guys? Somebody wants to be YouTube famous. Say hi, Sky. That's not very polite. Yes, I'm in Kansas. There we go. Hold on a second. That's better. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm right on the border of Nebraska and Missouri. Right near Kansas City. Hey, Sky, talk to the people. Want to talk to the people? Want to talk to the people? Are you camera shy? She's camera shy. It looks so weird in the camera. Okay, Sarah. I'm still trying to figure out why I look weird in the camera. I feel like Sherry was yesterday. There, that's better. Now I look right, but the chat covers me up. Oh well. So what's everybody doing today? What? Stop being pissy. I feel like doing absolutely nothing, Juice. Thank you, Jennifer. I should be upstairs working on my room, but it's not going anywhere. I remember being my mom's taxi service. I miss it. It was funny. It was such a pain when I actually had to do it. And now that she's not here, I miss it. Good grief, that took you long enough, Brittany. I got a confession, and I'm going to learn this weekend. I got a brand new coffee pot for Christmas, a fancy one. And either my daughter Michaela or my husband has to make the coffee because I can't figure it out. Hi, Mandy. Hey, sister. We got all these people out lost looking for me. I had to put out an SOS, flashing lights. I need to change my name. It's too plain. It's hard to find me. Yeah, smoke signals, yep. The way my dogs were barking earlier, I'm surprised you couldn't hear me. Thank you. It's not nearly as hard as I thought it was going to be. Oh, I hate that phase. I'll be totally honest, I can't deal with kids anymore. I couldn't do it. It's been so long since I've had kids that age. Well, Mandy, I am talking to you guys instead of upstairs working on my YouTube space for my crocheting tutorials. Sitting here in the recliner, about ready to hear dogs bark because my daughter's let the cats out. Hey, Precious. I just don't know what to do with kids anymore. I'm like, they're foreign objects to me. Oh, Sherry, remember when I told you I had a cat on my head? I'll show you him. I have to show you through the door because Skylar will eat him. I don't know if you can see him, but that is Casper right there. Yeah. He likes to sit on your head. You'll just be walking along and the next thing you know, you have a cat on your head. He's a psycho kitty. Very loving. He loves you on your head. But see, now the dogs are going to bark because they want to eat him. And now they're going to run out and go outside because they think if they go outside, they can get around to eat them because the dogs aren't very bright. Thank you, Hazel. So sorry for the barking. I do that in Mandy's and in Sherry's. I put on my wireless headphones, I stick you guys in my pockets, and I do all my chores. I can't do that when I'm live. Well, I guess I could. I might go sit you guys on the dryer here a minute in full clothes, maybe. Hi, Chrissy, Tina. I swear laundry is all I ever do. Any pictures of me that you see is always in the laundry room because that's where I'm always at. Thank you, Mandy. You're so sweet. I love you. Remember to say support, not the SUB word. Thank you. Is it Brittany that wants to come and run on my squeaky stairs, I think? Love you, Sarah. Check some glitter on it. I love antiques. Most of it is either from my mom, my grandma, or I love to dig through the dumpsters and people's trash. And I'm not ashamed. And I got neighbors that live kind of across the street and over one that throw away some of the craziest things. I think they just get tired of stuff and throw it away. And I just walk over there and pick it up. They throw away totes that are perfectly fine. Fans. So I just go over there and get them. I have no shame. Skyla, go lay down. I can't pick you up one-handed. Because you're fat. Whoa. Sorry, I'm missing the chat because of my diva dog. Right, Sky? Hi, Pappy. How are you? I need to do something about my double chin. That's pretty bad. I have two dogs. This little diva. And this one. And then my daughter has two cats, Casper and Gizzy. They are 8 months old. But this one thinks they're dinner. So we have them separated. They run our staircase and the laundry room and the upstairs. Until they get old enough that they will whoop Skyline. Thank you, Mandy. Oh, we found all kinds of things. I have a video about it, actually. And that's not even all the things that we found. We didn't actually find anything in the main part of the house. because it was a foreclosure, so they had somebody come in and actually like clean out the house. You know, the, I don't know what you call it, but they come in and they supposedly like winterize the house and totally clean out the house, which they didn't because every pipe in the house was busted and everything. But upstairs in the attic, in the insulation, there's all kinds of stuff that we found. Thank you, Sherry. I still have a few places to house tour yet. Our basement's pretty cool. The house used to be heated by coal, I think. Yeah, coal. And so we have a coal chute and like a shower down in the basement. It's pretty interesting. It's not heated by coal anymore, but. Yes, support everybody. The attic is very creepy. My nephew and his wife lived here for a little while. And hi, Charlene, how are you? And he said that he felt odd up there. Not scary odd, but really comfortable odd. He felt like my mom was up there. I don't want to think that. That makes me feel weird, but this part of Kansas is supposedly really haunted. I don't know if any of you have heard of Atchison, Kansas, but it's the most haunted city in the country. And we're real close to there, so if anybody's heard of this Sally House, it was actually on Ghost Adventures. I had a friend that actually lived right down the street from the Sally House. And I used to bring Tinker down there, you know, to visit her. And I used to walk Tinker down by the Sally House. And Tinker would go ape shit every time we went by there. So I believe that there's something there. Thank you, Pappy. You can pay $100 in a group of like 5 people to go spend the night at the Sally House, and I wanted to go do that so bad. Hi, Plant. I missed you, but I'm glad you're here. I don't have cable anymore, and I am so disappointed by that because I love Ghost Adventures. It's probably the only show I ever watched when we did have cable. Well, we can watch it on Hulu. Yeah, Brittany. Yeah. But Hulu annoys me. I don't know, there's so many ads, and then the streaming, it buffers so bad, it's annoying. But I do get to watch it, I guess. When we moved here, we decided not to do cable because we wanted to save money to fix house. When we first moved here, it was a huge expense because there was no pipes in the house, and, the electric box is over the bathtub, and, Now we're getting to the point where it's not so expensive. It's more cosmetic, but the worst part was probably the roof. Holy crap. Hi, Brandon. I live in rural Kansas. Everything is so simple and cheap here because nobody wants to live here. Thank you. I hate it, but thank you. I'm trying to grow it out. But watch, here in a few weeks it'll be cut again. Gosh, I love this so much. Well, Brittany, come here, because we have snow. We've had snow on the ground since Christmas. Not typical of Kansas, but we do. So tired of it. I'm over it. I'm really shocked. I was talking to Sherry and I'm talking to you about your neighborhoods and stuff, and it's really weird because here, we can leave our keys in our car and we never lock our doors, and we sit on our porch at night and in the summer times, and the kids are out, in the dark playing football in the street and running around, in between the houses and stuff, and everybody knows everybody and everybody's safe, and at night we go out walking downtown and other people are walking and talking, and I couldn't imagine not living any other way. It's all I've ever known. Oh, every evening I sit on my porch and people walk up and down the street. We know them. They stop and they talk. Have a beer, soda, tea, whatever. We live like 2.5 blocks from the football field, so like in the fall you can hear the cheerleaders and them cheering for the football teams, and small town America, I wouldn't give it up for anything. I mean, I may have to drive like 45 minutes to get to like a mall or whatever, but I still wouldn't give it up. Yes, we have creaky floors, Brittany. Very creaky. Right, Lisa? Isn't it nice? I hear about these people who can't, like... And even, like, my nephew, he lives in our capital, Topeka. And, you know, he lives in the central part of Topeka where you can't go out after night because you might get shot. And I just can't imagine living that way. Yes, Brittany, you cannot sneak up and down our stairs at all. I mean, there's a little bit of crime that goes on here, but not very much. And like the neighbors, if they see something, they're going to report it. And I live like 2 blocks from police station, so... We do have a big problem with, like, meth in this town, but it seems like they do it really quietly, and they're in their own little group, and they don't mess with nobody. Oh, I bet. My sister lived in Arizona, and we drove to Arizona, and that was the longest drive of my life. Just driving across Kansas is a drive in itself. And I am like 25 miles from the Nebraska border and 25 miles from the Missouri border, so... I live in the pretty part of Kansas. I don't live... Like, the western part of Kansas is really flat and no trees, and I live in the Missouri River Bluffs, so it's really pretty out here. It's not flat. I mean, no mountains or anything, but we have hills, trees. Brittany, I thought about doing that, but I actually want to do it when it's pretty and not snowy and dead looking. Everything I want to do when it's not winter. I am over winter. I'm ready for spring. We have the, not in the town that I live in, but the next town over, they have the International Forest of Friendship. And they have all kinds of different trees in there, and it is so beautiful. Not now, of course, but they made it in memorial of Amelia Earhart, because Amelia Earhart is from Atchison, Kansas, so her birthplace anyway. Oh, allergies suck. Bye, Charlene. Thanks for coming. I feel like I'm boring. Oh, wow, Brittany. There's really nothing around here. Oh, thank you, Hazel. Oh, that'd be cool. I like haunted things. Did I just get real fuzzy? Thank you. Oh, it's funny when I switch hands, it refocuses. Yeah, if I get too many comments in a row, I have to stop and reread them. Yeah, I'd rather have just a few people in at a time. I'm like that when I go to other live streams. I don't like real busy live streams because I can't keep up with the conversation. And then too many conversations are going at the same time, and I'm not about to make money, no. I'm not about that. I started this actually because Wombat Says made a video and kind of inspired me. And I was talking to my therapist one day, and he said that I needed to do something to break out of my shell and do something with my time. So I thought, well, Wombat had an idea. I do have some skills and interests or whatever. And I watch YouTube constantly, so why not? I have a phone, and I can do some things. I have a house. everybody seemed really interested in. So, and I can crochet, and people seemed like they wanted to learn how to crochet. And I used to have a Facebook group that I used to help people who already crocheted a little bit, to help them out if they got stuck, or help them learn how to read patterns or whatever. So I thought, well, if I could do that, and I used to do like picture by picture tutorials on that Facebook group. So I thought, well, if I could do that, I could do videos. So that's how I got started. I never thought that I would do it to make money. In fact, I have like 170 some subs, and that just blows my mind. Completely blows my mind. Actually, the reason why I got subs, my daughter calls it a loophole, or support, is I go into Steven Vlogs, and they do support for support. And that's how I got some subs, sports. So if you go into his live stream and support to support, that's a good way to get support. I don't go out of my home either. I have agoraphobia, for one thing. And I have fibromyalgia, and I have some arthritis, and I'm a real diabetic, and I have some mental issues. And I could go on and on and on and on and on. But anyway, and my husband works long hours, and I have a daughter that puts in a lot of time in college, and I have another daughter that is upstairs in her room. She's autistic, and she doesn't come out much, and I don't have any friends really, so this is my life, and it's really, really helped my mental status tenfold. And if Sherry's still in the room, she knows how much. There are days that I've had flares that I kind of wish that I could have live streamed, just so when I was stuck in this chair, I had somebody to talk to. Right, Brittany? I have a best friend, Marcia, and she works 3 jobs. And it's not that we have any issues or anything. It's just that she never has any time. She will call me up, and like one day she's a dietary manager at one of her jobs, and she had to drive like 3 hours to go do something for her job, and she said, do you want to ride along with me? That's how, errands, that's how we spend our time together. But I don't get to hardly see her at all. We text occasionally, but sometimes she don't even have time to text me. That's just how it is. I can't, say bad because she's a workaholic. Well, my best friend was my mom too, and I lost her in May. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck in a weird spot because, you know, I had my kids real young. I was 19 and 21 when I had my kids. And I'm almost 41. And so most people my age don't have grown kids. So I'm kind of trying to find people my age that I can relate to with grown kids. It's just really difficult. Plus having chronic illness, and you know, you try to plan something and then, you know, you can't hardly walk, and then they get mad at you because you can't go, so they don't invite you anymore. And exactly, precious. And thank you. Yeah, if you ask me today to do something Saturday, I will be all excited to go. And then either my social anxiety will flare up or something, and then I'll back out. And then, yeah, they hold it against you forever. At least my friends do. What's your Twitter? Maybe it'd be just easier for me to find you, Hazel. I know, Jennifer. I'm so sorry. Okay, it'll be easier to find. I'll just find you. Don't go anywhere just yet. Let me write it down after I knock everything off my table. Because that's how I roll. Come back. Okay, I got you, Hazel. Okay, after this live stream, I'll get you on Twitter. My name is the same as it is here. Are you doing okay, Jennifer? Yesterday, I kind of had a meltdown. I was upstairs cleaning, and we had this little table that I forgot had been downstairs. And throughout the last, 9-10 months, sorry, my lips are so chapped, and I don't know where my stuff is. Anyway, furniture's been moved, and it's just been a mess because I got all my mom's stuff. And anyway, I was going through this bedside table thing, and I was going through all these papers, and there was a coloring book about, bye Hazel, I'll get in touch with you, thanks hon. There's this adult coloring book thing, had a paper in it, and I pulled it out, and it was the picture of my mom that I printed off to send to the funeral home. And I just fell to the floor, and I was listening to Alice in Chains, and it was Down in the Hole, and that song has special memories to me anyway. And I seen that picture of my mom, and I just fell to the floor, and I just started, ugly cry. So bad that my daughter from clear across the house heard me crying. And she came in, what's wrong, what's wrong? And I just, it's just one of those things, 9 months later, still. And I still was pulling stuff out, and there was her death certificate and the mortuary papers, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I asked Kayla, which is sad when you have to ask your daughter, I said, can you take this stuff out and put it in the filing cabinet for me? Because I just couldn't do it. Not yesterday. Now, maybe today I could go up there and do it, but I seen that picture and I wasn't expecting it. It wasn't the stuff that I thought was going to be in there, I guess. It was just... It never gets easier. You know what? I will never tell anybody it'll get easier, because it don't. It's a lie. Maybe some people, I don't know, but for me, you just cope with it differently. Sorry, Jennifer, if that upset you anymore, but... I remember a lot of the good times, yes. And it's okay to melt down. I do it quite often. I do have one. I lost my dad on April Fool's Day 2007. And then I lost my mom May 11th. It's so hard without our mamas. It seemed easier when my dad died, but I think it's because my mom was here. I had her. Well, everyone, I have been streaming for an hour and a half, and I have a video to make and a room to get set up so I can start teaching people how to crochet. So maybe I'll go live later. Because this has been totally awesome. I'm just going to do a video thanking everybody for their support and telling everybody how awesome you guys are. Thank you, Jennifer and Lisa. I'm going to clean too. Why does it seem like all we do is clean? I swear I clean the kitchen every damn day. I do the same thing every day. I gotta go mop probably 5 inches of mud out of my laundry room. Thank you, Lisa. Well, you know what? There's supposed to be a maid to come clean my house. But I swear, for the last 20 years, she's never showed up. I'm on fire. I'm looking for that washer and dryer that goes and puts the clothes in the washer and then puts them in the dryer and then folds them and puts them away. That's what I want. Because have you seen these stairs? And I only had to do my own laundry, me and my husband's, because my kids do their own. But it's still like 25 loads of laundry every day. And then the kitchen, is always dirty. Seems like, thank God I have a dishwasher. That's all I gotta say. Yes, Brittany, the struggle is real. I'm looking at my floors and they're so dirty. So anyhow, guys, this has been a blast. But I gotta get off here and switch laundry. Fold laundry. Put laundry away. But I'm going to come back live maybe later. Maybe I'll go live while I'm upstairs cleaning. You guys can watch me work. So I'll talk to you all later. Toodaloo. I don't know how to stop the stream. Bye-bye. I don't know how to stop it. How do you stop it? Huh? We're going to be live forever because I don't know how to stop it. Nope. That's my ugly living room. We don't want to do that. Oh, here we go. Bye.